Good afternoon. My name is Caitlin Mama. I'm a Public Information Officer with the Lee County Sheriff's Office. We call this press conference today to give you an update on a death investigation from earlier this year. Behind me, we have members of the Lee County Sheriff's Office Patrol Division, Major Crimes Unit. We have Sheriff Carmine Marceno, and we have Chief Assistant State Attorney Richard Montecalvo. To give you more details, we have Sheriff Carmine Marceno. Sir.
Good afternoon. Thank you for being here today. On February 15th, at approximately 1 a.m., Lee County deputies responded to a home off Bartholomew Drive in North Fort Myers in reference to an unresponsive 17-month-old boy. Deputies immediately began rendering aid to the small child until Lee County EMS and North Fort Myers Fire Department arrived. The toddler unfortunately died. Detectives from our homicide unit assumed the investigation. The toddler's mother and her boyfriend, 27-year-old David Andrew Erb, were at home at the time of the incident. Based on the evidence at the scene, detectives learned there was a significant delay before the 911 call was made. Detectives executed a search warrant and observed the home in a disgusting state, filled with hazardous items, including narcotics and paraphernalia, within easy reach of the child. The toddler had no known documented medical issues. However, results from the toxicology report indicated the toddler had substantial amount of methamphetamine in his system, enough to kill or seriously impair an adult. During the course of the investigation, detectives determined David Erb was responsible for this death. Just a few hours ago, members of the U.S. Marshals Regional Fugitive Task Force located Erb and brought him to the Lee County Jail. He's being charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child. David Erb willfully subjected an innocent child to a dangerous environment, and his absolute negligence resulted in this tragic death. I'm saddened for the victim and his family, but proud of my dedicated team who didn't stop until justice could be served. At this time, I'd like to introduce Chief Assistant State Attorney Richard Montecalvo, who's going to say a few words. Richard.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good afternoon. I'm Chief Assistant State Attorney Rich Montecalvo. As you've heard Sheriff Marceno explain the evidence the Lee County Sheriff's Office has gathered in this investigation outlines a disturbing picture of the home life surrounding this young victim. The State Attorney's Office Special Victims Unit has been working closely with Sheriff Marceno and his outstanding detectives at the Lee County Sheriff's Office. And because of that, the facts that have been alleged has led to the arrest of David Erb on the charge of aggravated manslaughter of a child. This is the first step as this case now enters the legal system. The next step in this case is a full review by an SVU prosecutor and the filing of formal charges. The defendant is scheduled to make a first appearance tomorrow in front of a judge in Lee County. Due to this case being an active investigation, I am not able to elaborate on other details of this case, but we at the State Attorney's Office want to remind the public that any arrest involving allegations of illegal drug activity will be thoroughly reviewed for charges pursuant to Florida law. Illegal drugs have the ability to destroy lives, even the life of an innocent child, and tear at the fabric of society. They will not be tolerated in Southwest Florida, and we stand united with the Lee County Sheriff's Office on that mission to stop illegal drug activity in our community through arrest and prosecution. I will now turn it back over to Sheriff Marceno. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We'll now take a few questions.
What about the mom?
So right now, as the Chief Assistant State Attorney said, the case is open, it's active, and pending further investigations, there may be more charges filed.
Yeah, I was going to ask, was it clear if the child was given methamphetamine intentionally, or that it maybe the toddler?
So again, open investigation, we're reviewing every single detail, but what we can say is the charges pending right now are exactly what we observed and we could actually prove.
Can you tell how long it was before the parents actually called 911?
There was a delay, significant delay, but approximately an hour, give or take.
Is the mom still local, and is she free at this moment?
At this point in time, she is free until she's not free, right? So our investigation has to move forward in a factual, thorough manner. And if we have the ability to charge, we will absolutely charge to the fullest extent of the law.
Do either of these people have any other children that have been placed in?
That's unknown at this time.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.